Hey guys, what's going on with the Trail here? We're doing a deck profile of my Inzektors. I think this is the first deck profile I ever did on my actual YouTube channel myself. I went X-1 today, and then they posted top 8, so there was 4 rounds, top 8. So I went 3-1, obviously. And then I looked on there, and I didn't make the top 8 because I guess there's so many X-1s. This went up to tiebreakers, so I was actually pretty pissed about that. But other than that, I lost to Fire Fist deck, and I didn't draw any monsters that whole game, which I was really mad. But alright, let's go ahead and deck profile. I played 2 Cardies. This card helps you out a lot. Inzektors, because since the deck got hit pretty hard, you gotta get some draw power in there. So I like to do that, like set your back row, and do Cardie, and then you just draw. And then obviously you played Dragonfly, along with the 3 centipedes. They have to be super. Otherwise they'll play the deck. And then you gotta play Ladybug. I didn't realize how good this card actually was until I actually started playing the deck. I thought this card was just whatever, but I could have gone into Shockmaster so many times today, but I chose not to because out of situation, and about the time I went to go to Shockmaster, it had already been gamed, so I didn't want to, what's that word I'm looking for, overextend or flash my cards or something like that. And then you gotta play your Gigamantis. This card you combo off with it with Sword or Hornet and stuff, especially some of your Centipede or whatever you gotta do.
Have you ever think about trying 2?
2?
Yeah.
No. One's just enough. I feel like it's like the perfect. It's just perfect.
I don't know, because it's like it's a beat stick.
It is also a beat stick. You use it as a beat stick, but I feel it's good at 1. I might do some changes at Duo Network, but we'll see what happens. And then I played Engine with the Night Assailant. I think I'm gonna drop the Night Assailant because I feel like it's only good for setting it and popping the card. But if I were to take it out, I might put a Allure in there, Allure Darkness, so I can do that draw. But it's whatever. And I played Reaper, and I brought in a Dark Dragon. Because this deck is so easy to fluctuate with the graveyard, so like if you're at 4, you can be like, okay, Centipede effect, bring out a Hornet, special summon your Dark Dragon, and then go from there. So I brought it out twice today, but I only saw him twice today, so that shows how consistent the deck is. And now with the spells, I played the 2 Lances. You gotta play Lance in this format, guys. It's everything. It's just about Vilences, Fiendish Chains, and being able to have your opponent crash into your monster. Especially setting up this place with Centipede. When you summon Centipede and then they get Bottomless, you like Lance it in your grid, and then you go from there to Shockmaster play or Leviathan or whatever you gotta do. And you gotta play your 2 pots every deck. You have to play pot in every deck now, pretty much. And then staples, you got your Heavy Stone, Monster Board, Dark Hole, and then I play 3 MSTs because there's a lot of back row hate now, and I always feel secure with MST on the field. So honestly, you gotta play that Foolish. Dump your. If I open up a Foolish Hornet in the hand, I usually just dump the Gigamantis in there, and then obviously you just go for the Hornet play, and then you gotta play your 2 swords. I like playing Sword. Obviously, you gotta play it. You don't have to, but it's strongly recommended with equipping it, and then comboing off with the Dragonfly Hornet play. And then with the traps, I played 3 Call of the Haunted because it's easy to get your Centipedes back in Dragonfly. So you go like Call the Haunted, Centipede Dragonfly, or you just get Beat Stick out, just get your Game Mantis. And then I feel like every deck should play this. It's double Bottomless, obviously double Bottomless, and then you gotta play double Fiendish Chain, double Compulse, so you're bouncing monsters back, you're stopping their effects, and you're banishing them, so that's a pretty good trio right there. And then you played a Solemn Brigade, 1 Warning, and 1 Judgment.
Solemn Duo, you mean?
What?
Duo?
Duo, yeah. Alright, now we're going to the extra deck. Played a Levier, played a Jin, Leviathan, Acid-Golem. I went to Acid-Golem today against a Frog deck, and it almost killed me, so I'm not a fan of it, but it's a card that you should have in desperate situations. Like I had to punch big on him, And then I just ended up popping him with the Hornet. And then the Zen mains, those are all the level 3s. I wish I had a Gachi, but I didn't have one today. So level 4 is Abyss Dweller, Pearl, Utopia, Voltang, Gaga. What is it? Then Shockmaster. And for level 5s, Extra Stag this card will be 2 games, and it decided who won that whole match. So I just jacked your monsters. Like I remember I was playing Gravekeepers, jacked your Spy, and I attacked for game, and then they couldn't special summon it. And then one was against jacking their Gachi, and attacked for game. And then 5s, I was in Mayo, and then Charger to go to Extra Stag, and then do Charger. And I play Stardust, so you never know if you, I don't know, it's just like a card you should just have.